Hi, everybody. It's Paul with Wilderness Trek, and I just wanted to spend a few minutes today addressing the devastating wildfire outside of Las Vegas, New Mexico. We've had several questions from friends and loved ones and everybody about if we are safe or if this will disrupt our ministry at all this summer. And let me just address those for a few minutes. So, this devastating wildfire out of Las Vegas, New Mexico is very destructive and very powerful and is not showing any signs of letting up anytime soon. We have had several friends and loved ones, in fact, my family included, that have lost property and homes and all kinds of devastation due to this wildfire. One of the questions we've had is it going to affect the ministry of Wilderness Trek this summer? And let me just explain a few things. First, our base camp is about 15 miles away from the closest part of this fire. Because of terrain and prevailing winds this time of year, it would be very unlikely that this fire goes across the distance of 15 miles towards us. It would have to go against the wind over very, very big terrain, and that's not likely to happen. However, we do have several friends and people that we work closely with that are not in the same situation. There are 5 camps that we're aware of that have been majorly disruptive or have had the fire near enough to them that they've had to evacuate or lost property. These have been very affected, but right now, Wilderness Trek and our partner Glorietta Adventure Camps have not been affected in that direct way. One of the ways we have been affected is our partner Glorietta Adventure Camps has opened up for evacuees and is currently housing about 1,000 people, either evacuees or fire personnel, that they are feeding and clothing and giving supplies to because they've been driven from their homes. Wilderness Trek, our base camp, is not currently threatened, and we don't anticipate that it will be from this fire. This is, however, the most devastating wildfire season we've ever seen. And if you've been watching the news, you've seen that all of the West, Colorado, New Mexico, Wyoming, Nevada, Arizona, is in a very deep drought. And it will be a very interesting fire season. One of the things that we know will most likely happen is the Santa Fe National Forest will close as long as this fire is going. That's why we have several partners in other national forests, such as the Carson National Forest near Taos and Red River, that we work with. That gives us the options to move away from fires and to move to other safe areas of the state we can operate in. If for some reason the Carson National Forest closes, then we go to step 3 of our plan, which is private land ownership. We have the ability to work on some private lands around New Mexico that will allow us to keep doing our programs even if the National Forest closes. This means that hopefully, even though we are anticipating a very dry season, we will be able to operate no matter what happens. Here's the reason that's important. If you've been watching our social media channels lately, you know that we're very concerned about the mental health crisis of American teenagers. American teenagers feel more isolated, alone, anxious, and depressed than at any time in history. It is a very hard time to be a teenager, and we think Wilderness Trek is very well situated to help turn the tide on mental health and to raise disciples and make leaders. Our passion, our goal, everything we drive towards every summer is about training and making disciples through outdoor activities and wilderness experiences. We may have to find some unique places to do that this summer, but we will not compromise on the fact that our trainings, our teachings, our community building, our ability to spend time together in groups and safe communities and safe environments where teens can learn and grow, that will not be compromised this summer. So Wilderness Trek anticipates that we will continue to operate either on the Santa Fe National Forest when this fire goes out, or the Carson National Forest if this fire doesn't go out, or private lands if for some reason the Carson closes. We will continue to provide experiences for teens this summer, no matter where we have to do that. So when you ask, is Wilderness Trek affected? Yes. We are affected by the fact that our friends and our loved ones and even some of our staff like myself have lost things that are very close to our hearts and have lost areas that we are very deeply connected to. But our ministry will continue this summer. We do not anticipate at this time any interruptions in our ability to do ministry, and we will continue to press forward making disciples and training leaders. We do ask for your prayers, however. First, we ask that you pray that these fires be put out quickly, that God provide rain and resources to be able to deal with these fires. And second, we ask that you pray that God provides us opportunity to present the gospel to this hurting generation, no matter what challenges we face this year with operating. With your help and your prayers, we think this will be a wonderful season, and we look forward to reporting back to you at the end of the summer how God changed lives and made disciples. If you have any specific questions, if you're a group coming with us, give us a call. If you're a parent sending a teen with us, shoot us an email or on social media. Let us know what your questions are. We'd love to answer them. But right now, we do not anticipate major disruptions to our ministry this summer, even if we are deeply affected personally, as we have been. Please pray for our community. Please pray for our ministry, and please pray that these wildfires get put out soon. I'm Paul with Wilderness Trek, and we appreciate you guys. Thanks.